Tapes of Aussie billionaires bragging pull curtain back on Trump presidency. Greetings from royal family elon on my channel. There are rumors that the third richest guy in Australia has a large mouth. According to an ABC News story from earlier this month, Anthony Pratt went around the city informing roughly 45 other people, 3 of whom were previous Prime Ministers of Australia, that Donald Trump had given him access to potentially sensitive information on U.S. nuclear submarines. Following a cooperative investigation on Sunday by The Age, the Sydney Morning Herald, and 60 Minutes Australia, Pratt claimed that Trump had also informed him about his private conversations with foreign leaders, unintentionally sharing classified information regarding U.S. military operations. Some of the covert recordings of the Australian billionaire's swaggering speech were shown in the Sunday episode of 60 Minutes. The New York Times released further snippets on Sunday night, stating that the tapes demonstrated the transactional ethos of the Trump presidency, which combined private interests with public duty in a manner that seemed unprecedented. In one tape, Pratt is heard remembering, "I just bombed Iraq today. It hadn't even been on the news yet. I just bombed Iraq today," he said, "and I received a call from the president of Iraq, who stated, 'You just destroyed my city.'" Pratt remarks, perhaps alluding to a discussion that Trump had with President Barham Salih of Iraq. "Now, what are you going to do about it?" I asked him. Pratt claims that Trump also made reference to a September 2019 phone discussion with Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, which is remembered for being the subject of Trump's first impeachment. "You remember the phone call from Ukraine?" Trump remarked. "That was insignificant in comparison to what I often accomplish," Pratt remarks. "That phone call from Ukraine is nothing compared to what we usually talk about," he continued. The Times reports that Pratt has been questioned by federal prosecutors in the United States who are seeking criminal charges against Trump, and that he is included on the list of possible witnesses who may be asked to testify at Trump's trial in 2019. Whether prosecutors knew about the tapes before the media stories were released was not immediately apparent. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. The material Pratt revealed in the recordings totally lack proper context and relevant information, a Trump spokeswoman told The Times. A member of the most successful club in the country, Mar-a-Lago, and from a friendly country in Australia, one of our great allies, according to Trump's own statement. Trump said, "I don't know him well, but he seemed like a nice guy." Later, Trump reversed course and called Pratt a red-haired weirdo from Australia in a furious post on his Truth social network. He also claimed that he had never discussed submarines with the tycoon. Incredibly, Trump also said that the Times never contacted him for a response, despite the fact that the piece included statements from his spokesperson and himself. According to the recordings, Pratt purchased a membership at Mar-a-Lago with the intention of becoming close to Trump and his inner circle, which included the latter's attorney Rudy Giuliani, whom Pratt saw as cool and someone I hope will be useful one day. In one recording, Pratt claims to have paid. Giuliani offered those attending his birthday celebration $1 million, but their preparations were ruined by the epidemic. Pratt continues, saying that Giuliani now rings me once a week. Pratt praises Trump in a few recorded snippets, calling him a mafioso with incredible balls. From the look of things, the millionaire believed that Trump was a cunning manipulator who knew exactly what to say and what not to say so that he avoids jail. At another moment, Pratt says, "It's not all just sort of like seat of the pants shit. I believe that he and Rudy are organizing this whole thing." Pratt does concede, however, that Trump could simply be trying to pull hair from his audience in other places. He claims he just says whatever the fuck he wants, and he enjoys shocking people. Pratt recalls an alleged instance in which Trump allegedly urged Melania to go around in a bikini so all the other guys could get a look at what they were missing. According to one audio, Pratt claims that the former First Lady retaliated, saying, "I'll do that when you walk around with me in your bikini."